Afternoon, what we're going to do today is we're going to make a mutton pie. Thank you, Steve, from Milton Abbas Farm Shop. Mutton is a really underestimated meat. Look at these little jewels. The colour of that is absolutely fantastic. Everyone associates it with, Scotland, Scotch broth, but actually it's got a bit of an earthier taste, a bit more juice to it, shall I say? Not as sweet as lamb, but a bit more heartier. And what I'm literally going to do is I'm going to brown the meat off. Then I'm going to add my deliciousness of carrots, onions, bacon lardons, a few spring onions, and that's all soaking in a little bit of pepper, or good cracked black pepper. And what else do we have here? We have some ground cloves. That gives it that kind of really lovely, brings all the flakes. Christ, you should smell this. The smells are delicious. So I'm going to fry that up, and once I brown that off with all the meat and all that loveliness of the vegetables and the bacon lardons all basically sweated down, I'm going to add the Exmoor Beast. This good old bugger here. Let's have a taste of that. Oh, that's cracking. That's really earthy. It's got a great chocolate taste to it. So I'm going to add that, reduce that down so the alcohol is burnt off. Then add my chicken stock. Then my secret ingredient is melt your effing face off, which is the Dorset Chilli shop. Literally, just take a pinch or two of that because this is effing hot, actually. But it will go bloody well with a good Bloody Mary on a Sunday morning after you've had a few, if you know what I mean. Then, to thicken it up, I'm going to use some tomato puree, good quality tomato puree. And my favourite ingredient, as we all know, these little buggers. The anchovy. Instead of using salt, I usually use Cornish sea salt, but actually today I'm going to use the anchovy. Anchovy goes very, 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 very well with red meat, or any type of meat, actually. It just brings out the flavour of it. And then we got here, some good quality. I have to say, I did buy this from the shop, so they can do that. We don't have enough time to make any a pastry, but this is short crust pastry that I'm going to put into these individual little tins. Once that's all browned off, put them in. Then I'm going to bake them for about 35 minutes at 180 in the oven, and then send them over to Exmoor Ales for a good old pie and ales. Now I've browned off all the wonderful meat. The aromas are amazing, especially the cloves. Just give it that, gives it that punch you need. Really gives it the punch you need. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the Exmoor Beast. Take a slurp. Pour that in. Get that all beasted in. Give it a good beasting, as they say. Good beasting. Burn the alcohol off, really burn the alcohol off, get that all mixed in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my chicken stock. Really, look at that, beautiful, absolutely bloody sublime. Now I'm adding the tomato puree. That will just give it a good richness and, kind of kill out all the acidity. There we go. And now for our secret ingredient is melt your effing face off, or what's it? Yeah, effing face off. I want to take his face off. There we go. Literally, that is enough. Otherwise, yeah, it will take your face off. Bring that to the boil, and then let that simmer for 40 minutes on a low heat. Arga, slow arga, whatever it may be. And then I'm going to show you a bit later how we put it into the pastries. little bastards. You wild bastards, you. Look at those little pies. I've probably got them. God, how good is that?
It was cooked for a long, long time in the oven. It's really, really thick and rich. But to be honest with you, it's got that chili edge to it, which you wouldn't expect. And seriously, I'm not blowing smoke up people's asses here, that's one of the best pies I've ever had in my life.